Good morning. My name is Kirsty Dignam, and I'm here as I am every week to do a reading for the energies of this week and how to best navigate them. To do that, I'm going to use the tarot cards, but also channel any guidance that might come through as and when it comes through. And that feels really relevant to connect to whatever messages are coming through this week as and when they come through. So for argument's sake, today I find myself in my husband's shop, and I'll place a link in the comments. It's a place where you can get CBD for house-related concerns, but also all your needs regarding head shop supplies and things like that. So I'll place the link in the comments. But what felt very poignant today was making the most of wherever I am, stopping, dropping, and just connecting to the energy for myself and for others. And having peace with that. In an ideal world, I would be reading to you from a field in the middle of nowhere, in my own home and my own space. And it's okay to want our own space, especially as around us the world begins to wake up and become quite noisy. But true space, true peace with our environment comes from within. And I'm really feeling that this week. Now, that doesn't mean put yourself in particularly noisy or boisterous energies. But if you do find yourself in these places, lighten it up, find peace in yourself, and if need be, walk away. Okay, just do what you can in each moment. That feels very relevant for the energy this week. When we take time, when we pause, when we breathe, when we take in our environment, not as the annoyances that they can be mentally, but as the hidden messages behind them, we can truly see the gifts from the earth and what we're being shown on a deeper level. So today I am meeting up with my siblings, and we are looking at my mother's belongings and any gifts that she may have wished to have passed forward to us. And again, that feels very poignant for this week, really tapping into the gifts that Pachamama, that our Earth Mother, wants to give us. And that might mean that we find ourselves in situations that mix up the energies so we can truly decide what it is we want, what space we are building within ourselves and around us. So with that in mind, I'm going to get on with the cards for the week. Just kind of have a... And as I look up, I'm looking up to some of the products that are in the glass cabinet to my right, and I'm really drawn to the words relax and the heart. Finding time to really connect to the heart space this week. It does feel as if things are about to get more busier, clearer, but in order to achieve that clarity, there may be some antagonistic energies coming up just to clear the surface. So finding space, Queen of Swords at the bottom, finding space just to connect to your heart and where it is you feel you need to be in each moment. Today the squirrel totem has been coming up a lot. My husband has seen it. I've seen the squirrel a lot on Facebook, and the squirrel totem speaks of harvesting our gifts, planting seeds, but also having fun doing it, not becoming attached to the outcome. Squirrels will often harvest nuts and never find them, never actually find them, but they will then grow into plants and oak trees. So not becoming attached to the outcome, having some fun while the world goes nuts around us. So the energy this week. I'm feeling drawn to look around me, and what I'm clearly receiving is stop looking around and look at what's in front of you. Look at yourself. Look at yourself and your own messages, which is something I will take on board. These readings are ideally for the collective, but I am part of the collective. So energy for this week. And again, I'm looking at the heart and the word immune. Really taking care of the heart this week. Okay. The world card has come up on the top several times over. So today, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Overall. Well, overall, the Queen of Swords has come up again with the World card at the bottom. So overall, the energy this week is to really have peace in who you are and where you are going. And to do this, to really connect the mind and the heart together. That may come across as being cold, or it may become out of balance and actually become cold. Try and keep it light. Try and connect to what serves you. Keep the energy fun and keep it clear. It felt like I wanted to overcomplicate the card then, but it is what it is. Stand in your truth, stand in your authenticity this week. Today we have the High Priestess, and I can really feel that. I can feel almost messages bombarding my head, left, right, and centre. And some of that is that I am choosing to see the message in it. I am choosing to dig deeper and see the message. And that can become quite overwhelming. Sometimes the secret to looking behind the veil is to actually accept what you see and stop questioning it. Stop digging deeper for the message and just go with what you feel and what you know, your intuition for today. Because it's that keeps things clear. Yeah, it's that keeps us connected to the higher aspect of things. You can look at a tarot card and it can have so many different meanings. Just wait for the ambulance to go by. And often we do it from a place of desperation or an emergency, needing to know the answer to something. But actually the best way to connect to the insights is to calm down. Calm down, bring that energy back inside. Why do we need to know the answers? What is it we are looking for? What is it we are searching for? Question, question, question yourself, always, because you are your own answer. So on the Tuesday, 5 of Cups, burying that grief now, letting go of what once was, like the squirrel with the nuts, not knowing where it's going to go. Not knowing where it's going to go. Harvesting what you can in each moment. Realizing that you do have enough. There is a bowl full of color here. You do have enough in each moment, and let the rest go. Set the seed. Move on. Allow it to sprout through the earth and allow it to grow. Because on the Wednesday, the Ace of Pentacles, we have that beginning physical growth if we leave well alone. So this card I love, but you can see that the hands have actually dug it back up. Now, when we dig the seeds back up, when we question what we know, when we question what we're trying to manifest or what it is we've put out there, we're digging those roots back up. And that I really feel in my heart. That is where I feel relax the heart. Relax the heart. When we question the heart, yeah, it affects our immunity. It causes stress. It affects our physical body and it affects our ability to manifest. So just relax, knowing that you've planted what you've planted and that the rest will be taken care of. Stop pulling up the roots. Stop picking at the scab. That's what I hear on Wednesday. Allow things to actually take root and grow. So on the Thursday, we go from the Queen of Swords overall to the King of Swords. And what's the difference? Let's look at the difference here. She's on her sofa. He's actually outside. Okay, so there's a real difference between having peace in who you are and doing something about it. The difference, the ability to fly, the ability to really move forward. So throughout this week, knowing that you're doing the best that you can in each moment and just show up in that energy, that clarity that you've been looking for. Show up. Act on what you see rather than questioning it. When we continually question ourselves, our self-worth takes a real nosedive. There is no right or wrong. Okay? It's whatever you need to do in that moment. Act with clear, swift guidance. Trust what you know. Trust your connection. Because on the Friday we have the Page of Wands, and it's a little bit like an Ace of Wands. It's that new beginning. It's that knowing that you've placed those prayers, you've done those abundance manifestation lists, you've done everything that you can do. Let it go, let it be free, send it back up to source, spirit, God, whatever you want to call it, and wait for the dance. Creation is a dance between you and the universe. If you don't allow the time for it to be returned, you're dancing on your own. Relearn the steps with the universe on the Saturday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, sorry, on the Friday. That's what I'm really feeling here. Find what sparks you. Find what brings you joy, because on the Saturday we have the 10 of Cups, which is a beautiful, beautiful card. All those colours coming together, all those emotions coming together, union now with yourself and with others by being true to who you are, by being the Queen of Swords this week. It feels like there's nothing more to say on that. It's okay to want the things that you want and to be who you are. That's what brings that 10 of Cups. And then when we stand in who we are, we almost give permission to others to do the same. And that's how the 10 of Cups continues to move forward to future generations. On the Sunday, the King of Pentacles, really grounded and rooted in everything we have learned, all the wealth that we have gained on a physical level, not necessarily money, but lessons in life as well, and how we've applied them to life on the Sunday. So overall, one major arcana this week, although I'm being told not to ignore the fact that the World card is at the top of the pack and has been there all along throughout the whole shuffling that I've done. So the world has your back. Yeah, the world has your back. You are your own universe, your own space, your own place here. Okay? Knowing that what you see outside of you is a reflection of you. The world has your back. What world are you creating? Because the major arcana this week is the High Priestess. It's time to look beyond the veils that may have been put there by others or even ourselves. If the world is a reflection of us, those veils have been there for a reason. But it is time to look now beyond them, to see the intuition that you've always had, and to step into that, to connect to that. We have 2 cup cards. So again, the 2 of Cups, that union, those relationships with yourself and others, really looking at them, ensuring that they are balanced with yourself and the universe as well, waiting for that reply before you act, but also asking for help, ensuring that all relationships are in harmony, that flow, that creative flow is present. We have 2 sword cards. So again, the 2 of Swords, peace. Now what I see here is the feminine and the masculine. Okay, and I always want to put them so that they are facing each other. But the feminine and the masculine, keeping them in balance, ensuring that they can see each other, ensuring that your actions match your emotions this week. A lot of the war and the imbalance and even the dis-ease within our body comes from ourselves being out of balance. Saying one thing but feeling another, wanting one thing but doing another. And this week really, really speaks of standing in what it is you need now. You have the Ace of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles, 2 pentacles, that physical balance there. Planting what you want, showing up and doing what you can in each moment. And being okay with that, not rushing forward. Not rushing forward. You cannot harvest fruit from a seed. You need to let it grow, but you can turn up and water the seed. You can plant the seed. You can prune the seed. You can show up and do what you can in each moment, but you cannot rush the process. The wand card, the one wand card that we do have is the Page of Wands, and it is almost that immaturity, trying to make our desires now. Let them go. Have the freedom of youth. Know that you have time, divine time, and just wait for them to be returned. Have fun in the process. Enjoy it. It feels like the tasks at hand this week in particular may feel too big for the individual, but this isn't the case. This isn't the case as long as we can keep the joy, because the cups, the 10 of cups, there is great potential for joy there, but we also have the 5 of cups. A high chance that that joy may come from letting go of what doesn't bring us it in the first place. I'm really feeling drawn to pause and to look around this week, almost from a hawk vision. See the higher perspective of what is going on, but don't forget to come down and collect what it is you need. Have a wonderful, wonderful week, and true to Queen of Swords energy, that's it. Take care.